Hello everybody, Slower Games. Welcome to another video. Today's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna be looking at some really weird stories that I found on Reddit. Reddit stories. We're gonna start off with should I break up with my girlfriend? So, my girlfriend and I have been dating for about 7 months now. We're both 21 and we go to the same university. We've been friends for 2 years and dating for 7 months. However, she has had a bad relationship with alcohol. It's not like she's getting crazy drunk every night, but moreover, she has been blackout drunk 3 times now, and it hurts me incredibly. The first time she did it, she was crisping me up and down the street after finding her passed out at Taco Bell. The second time, she was hugging guys that I told her I don't like because they've always been very rude to me through my college years. Now the third time happened last Friday and she whispered in my ear a bunch of gibberish, and then I told her I couldn't understand her. She screamed at me to get the fuck out. Then once I got up to leave, she started begging me to stay. I had to take her to the bathroom to pee, and she fell into the toilet breaking the seat, and then I had to take her home in a cab while she was cursing me out and trying to lick my face. Why were you licking her face? Well, no, why were you licking his face? Sorry. It's kind of weird. It was just all really uncomfortable and I hated it. But I don't know what to do. Am I being dramatic? I wish I could share more details, but I don't know how this sub works. Oh wait, the question was should I break up with my girlfriend? In my opinion, you talk to the person first when they are sober. Like, hey, like, try and get them some help, because obviously it's not helping anyone and it's not helping her drinking all the time. So if she's willing to get help her get the help that she needs. But if not, break up with the girlfriend, because you don't need that toxicity in your life. So I would say break up with your girlfriend. There was an update. Thank you everyone for your support and comments. This is a difficult time for me right now, and I've decided I will break up with her. Thank you. We know what's up. However, there's a few things I would like to add just to get it out of my head and into the open. Her friends all binge drink as well with her, and she told me that sometimes they do the same thing to her. The night at Taco Bell was because her friends wouldn't walk her back to her apartment, which was only 2 blocks away from the bar. And when I went to the bar to go look for her, they angrily told me I don't know where she went. Find her. And then I had to carry her amongst the street to get her back home. She still cursed me out and everything. She has been telling me as of yesterday that she's been listening to podcasts on how to drink healthy. And she said I won't mix my drinks anymore. And all I could say to myself in my head is, seriously? That's what you think the issue is? Mixing? No, darling. It's you. He's hardcore, like, busting down on the problem right now. And we're all 21, and maybe I pride myself too much, but I'm currently working 2 jobs and pursuing a career while still in school. That is crazy. And your girlfriend is getting drunk on the side of the street, cursing you out. You don't need that. You are on a great track of success, going to school, 2 jobs. Like, get that out of here. Meanwhile, her and her friends do nothing until communications as a major and sit on a weekly payment from their parents to get by. I also have a lot coming up this summer, such as really good job that took me 6 months to get, and I'm also playing in some music festivals across my city. And I know that in the future I will get torn down either way by this behavior. Sorry, I had a rant, but it's been sitting in my head for a while. Love y'all. So that is really bad. Don't stay with people like that. Don't stay with your girlfriends. Don't stay with your boyfriends. Don't stay with your partners if they're just gonna bring you down. If they don't want to help you, support you, don't stick with them. There's no reason. Surround yourself with the people that make you happy. Don't go through all of that and make your own mentality go. Like, there's no need. Next story. My best friend smells awful and I don't know how to tell her. Starts off, I'm not typically a Reddit user, but I really need help with this. The title says it all. My 17 female best friend, that is 17 female. You just said the same goddamn thing. Smells awful. Basically like sweat 24/7. Thing is that she doesn't even seem to notice, and it's gotten so bad that other people do. Yeah. Recently, a few girls from our class were poking fun at her for it behind her back, and she got really upset over it. Understandably. I can't even hug her without holding my breath, and I feel so guilty for it. I know I should tell her without holding my breath, and feel so guilty for it. I know I should tell her. Like, being her best friend and all, but I know how she can get. She's going to take it to heart. She'll think I'm making fun of her, or that I hate her or something. I guess it's just a sensitive topic. I mean, I know I'd feel bad if someone told me I'd smell. I need to know the best way to approach this. How do I tell her without hurting my feelings? Her feelings, or at least minimize the amount of feelings hurt. I seriously can't let this go on any longer. So, if this was me in this situation, I'm not saying that I'm a smart person. I'm not saying that I'm like the bestest person ever. But if this were me, I would, my best friend's Maddie. I would be like, bestie, let me help you both. You need some deodorant? Get some BO going on. He's thinking up a storm over there. But seriously, approach them nicely. Like, you're friends, right? Like, approach them how you normally would. Like, hey, I know no one wants to stink. And this happens naturally. You're stinking, you're BOing. Like, if you need deodorant, I can give you a stick or a spray. Like, whatever you need. I got you, and if they don't take it, well then that's them. Don't go near your friend anymore, because like if you can't stand the smell just being near them, you can't hug them, it's kind of bad. It's kind of really bad. So that's what I would do. Just approach them nicely. Like, hey, I'm not making fun of you, like I want to help you. I noticed that you're kind of BOing. To the next one. Am I the asshole that my wife feels I rejected her? The backstory. My wife and I had a long day today by waking up at 7 a.m. to get some things done. We were out till 12 p.m.-ish and got back home. But my wife had some work to do that needs to be sent to her boss by tomorrow morning. It might take a couple of hours to complete. She wanted to nap first and asked me to wake her up around 2:30 p.m. so she can have a late lunch and start working. She wanted to finish up by 6 p.m. so she can go out and do some shopping with her mom. What happened? When it was 2:30 p.m., I woke her up with kisses. She had lunch, and we were cuddling up on the couch for a bit. It was around 4 p.m. where I told her, babe, it's time to do the work and get it done. When I said that, she was not feeling up to it. I wanted to have sex. I didn't want to do that because the work she wanted to do needed to be completed. I told her, no babe, you feel tired after and you might not be in the mood to work. Why don't you finish up your work and I'll reward you tonight? In a nice, funny, romantic way. She became quiet and just walked away. She went to her table and started working. I knew something went wrong here. After a bit, I went to check on her, asked how she's doing the work she's doing. And she was just cold. She said I rejected her. I told her I didn't mean it that way. I just want her to concentrate on the work she needs to finish. I decided to give her some space and let her do her thing. At this point, I was kind of annoyed too. She later came into the bedroom. I didn't want to be annoyed anymore, so I tried to cheer her up. I told her I didn't mean to reject you. I was just trying to be helpful so you can get your thing done. I gave her a few kisses and hugged her. After a minute, she just became quiet and says, I'm not convinced. Not in the joking way, still in a cold tone. I just feel lost. She walked out and went back to work. So I don't know, did I reject her, as she said? Did I fuck up? You didn't. You did everything in your power to help your, wife? Yeah, to help your wife with her day-to-day chores and day-to-day activities. Just because you reject intimacy doesn't mean you were helping. And also, if your wife makes a deal out of you not wanting to have sex, period, nah, like a no's a no. The T video, man. If you know the T video, and if you haven't watched it, watch the T video. If someone's unconscious, don't feed them tea. Damn right. No, this is the last one. Most likely what you guys have all been waiting for. This is not safe for work. by the way. Am I the asshole to refusing to wash my bloody underwear? From the title, I'm gonna say you are. But I'm gonna read the story, and my opinion might change. Hello. So this happened a few months ago when I had a baby. I was 9 months pregnant and started spotting blood. I called doctor. I had complications during pregnancy, but bottom line is that I'm going into labor very soon, hence why the spotting happened. Thank goodness everything went well. I was waiting for a husband to get to the hospital. Hospital bags were packed. My husband and father-in-law were away. My parents left from their end to meet me at the hospital since they live a bit far away. I was nervous, excited, and afraid of labor. I changed my underwear and left it in the bathroom hanger so I couldn't find the bin. I texted my husband to take it out when he gets home. I left it under my clothes so no one would see it. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law saw it and insisted on me washing them before leaving the hospital. I ignored her because she was getting on my nerves. She kept nagging me. So I told her I would just throw them away. Then she was saying things like, you always waste money. Why do you need to throw it away when you can just wash them? Finally, I booked an Uber to the hospital and left by myself because she was just making a fuss at wrong time. And asked daughter not to allow her into the delivery room until I finished. Guess what? She didn't come to the hospital until 2 days later because she was mad I left by myself and didn't wash the underwear. First of all, if you have bloody underwear, like you have periods too, if you have stains in them, whatever. Like, your business, not your mother-in-law's business. Your mother-in-law should not be looking around. Star, stop. It's not your mother-in-law's business or anything, so why is she even there? That is bizarre. Like, hell no. I'd be like, bye-bye. I am not associating with you. I am having a baby right now. Why are you so worried about my fucking dirty underwear? Like, I can clean them when I get home. With my shit. Stuff that I know is gonna work. Like, when you're in a hospital, you're not exactly gonna feel up to it. Especially when giving birth. Or, like, right after giving birth. Like, you won't, like, come on. You're a mother. Enough. So, like, you know what it's like to have. And that was 4 freaking crazy Reddit stories. It's been Loner Games. Thank you so much for listening. And I will see you guys in the next video. Whenever that is. No scheduled time, just whenever that is. Bye bye.